Good morning. I'm David Boedker. I'm the CEO of Keystone Insurers Group since the late 80s. I also have with me this morning a celebrity guest, Bob Rusbuldt, who has been a longtime friend of mine and is the Chief Executive Officer of the IIABA National. Say good morning, Bob.
Great to be with you, David, and great to be with all the Keystone agencies. Young people are the lifeblood of any industry. It's a little known fact, but the insurance industry is the oldest industry by age in the United States of America. Wow. You know, older than obviously the airline industry, sure. And you know, where you have age requirements. And,
yeah, that's true.
You know, to be pilots and those sorts
Although
of things.
That's not exactly accurate in our organization, though. Keystone has done a lot of work in trying to recruit and bring in, and our partners are very passionate about that.
Absolutely.
I think our average age in our organization, we have to run that again. We haven't done that in a number of years, but I'll bet you it's in the like 50 to 52 age, right. Or maybe even late 40s.
Well, the interesting thing, the agency universe study, which you referenced earlier, shows that the average age of agency principals is actually coming down, which is a good sign.
That's a good sign.
It's come down over the last 4 to 6 years from about 57 to 54. Wow. So that means that younger people are
coming in,
getting equity positions and coming in, and perpetuation is happening. Two things that we do to help bring young agents into the system. One is Invest, which is a 501c3 educational foundation. We run that. There are a bunch of companies that are on that board of directors. And the major goal of Invest is to educate the next generation of young agents.
That starts back in high school, doesn't it?
Yes, it's high school, community college, and four-year institutions as well. But it started in high schools. It started in California in the 1970s, and it's grown now. It's an incredible program. We are starting an apprenticeship program in the state of Maryland. The governor and the insurance department have endorsed it.
Well, when we just entered Maryland, we have our first partner at Enter Bay.
And so we're very excited about what's going on with Invest and helping to educate the next generation of leaders. We also have a Young Agents Committee, national committee. Most of our states have young agent committees. We have young agents on our boards, on our committees at the national level. And then we have a Young Agents Conference that we do every September, a leadership conference. We also have Big I Hires, a program that John Jensen is sort of, I call him the godfather.
Oh, my buddy JJ.
We call him the godfather of Big I Hires. We've had 80,000 candidates in the last 12 months that are trying to get jobs in the independent agency system.
Really?
80,000 candidates.
Now, how is that getting sorted out?
It's you know, the agencies sign up and it's run through Ideal Traits, does all of the backroom work on that. And Big I Hires is a huge success. For a small fee, monthly fee, agencies sign up. If you want to hire a commercial lines producer, a personal lines agent, a CSR, an HR person, a technology, whatever your agency needs, from a receptionist to producers, can be hired through Big I Hires. And you know, it's interesting, David, because you have principals that say, you know, I want a CSR that has 10 years experience. But that's not bringing new talent into the system.
It's just
right?
recycling.
Exactly. So what happens if somebody's delivering pizza and they say, you know, I want to be an independent insurance agent, or I want a career in insurance. And the principal says, you have no experience. Principals have to give them training.
Oh, sure.
To give that. And
we have a division that does exactly that.
So Big I Hires has an CalPER test built in. It has training module. It has everything.
Who should independent agents reach out to get more information on that?
Madelyn Flannagan on my staff runs that program.
Okay.
And Ideal Traits, as I said, it's powered by Ideal Traits. They're the backroom people.
Excellent. So, well, we definitely want to get hooked up at Keystone and Keystone Agency Investors.
Yep.
We have a area of our company called Emerging Leaders that has started, it's probably over half a dozen years from that, years ago now. And we have state chapters, which are the young up and coming principals in our partner agencies across the country. And then we have a national meeting once a year. And typically we'll have anywhere from 150 to 200 young producer, principal candidates at that meeting. And it's an incredibly vibrant and robust aspect of our organization. And that goes hand in hand with our organic growth division, where we do producer recruiting and training. We do advanced sales training, prospecting. We are very close to approaching where we can essentially take a candidate from what you have with big I hires, and take them all the way through to ultimate principal capabilities. Because it's more than just being able to go out and sell insurance. Eventually, successful producers migrate and become agency principals. And running an insurance agency is more than just selling insurance. It's running a business enterprise. And they have to understand the interactions of a balance sheet and a P&L. And they need to possess leadership skills and mentorship skills. And it's a big undertaking, a big responsibility to be a principal of an insurance agency.
No. Let's edit that out and start over again, right?
I agree.